Jesus explains how to deal with heresies. Under no circumstances should you silently tolerate an error. December 11th, 1949, message 4797, from Jesus through Bertha Duday, spoken by Pascal. You certainly have the right to oppose any spiritual teachings that contradict your knowledge, if you feel compelled to stand up for the truth. But you who hear my word directly, or receive it indirectly from me through my servants on earth, have proof of this. The greatest of all evils is the lie and error, for they poison the human soul. It is, as it were, enclosed by a shell that allows no rays of light to shine through, and unless this shell is forcibly removed, the soul sinks into darkness. Such an act of force is the ruthless action against false teachings, their exposure and condemnation by a bearer of truth, who is thus merely an instrument through whom I myself come to the aid of the soul. It is not right to silently tolerate an error where it is recognized and the truth can be set against it. Understandably, however, the knowledge set against the error must flow from the true source. That is, eternal truth itself must be the original source of what is called truth. Then will divine wisdom possess the power to convince. Thereupon must the bearer of truth succeed in dispelling the error, provided the person being instructed is of good will. It is urgently necessary that our fellow men be guided towards proper thinking, because every hour spent on earth in erroneous thinking is lost to the soul. For the brightness of the spirit is a sign of a person's ongoing redemption. Clarity of mind means an influx of power from me, that is, the outpouring of my spirit upon a man who is worthy of it. Therefore, he must already have detached himself from my adversary. He must have set out on the path that leads to me. Then will his thinking be correct. Then he recognizes error. Then he ascends to higher realms, and liberation from the physical form is the goal he has attained. Therefore, error must first be recognized and banished. The truth must be consciously sought as my portion and set against errors by bearers of truth. And that is your task, which is why you must never show consideration for a proponent of erroneous teachings, but must relentlessly expose whatever does not accord with the eternal truth from me. You can and must always take a stand against error and uphold the truth. Only you must be enlightened by my spirit. You must have received the truth from me, so that you may stand up with conviction for what you teach. Whoever defends his view with conviction will always emerge victorious in a verbal debate. For my word, which he now makes the substance of his teaching, speaks for itself and will never fail to make an impression. And so, I urge you, again and again, to wage the battle against the teachings that clearly contradict my word, which has been conveyed from on high. For the truth must be spread if the people are to find the true path to me, because only the truth leads to me, whereas error excludes me, the eternal truth. Amen.